This video will show you how to back up your Moodle courses and also move your Moodle courses from one year to the next. The first thing you want to do is go to moodle.stfx.ca in your browser, and you'll see the login page. And here you'll log in with your WebFX username and password. If you have any issues logging into this page, please contact TSG and we can help you get back into your account. Once you've entered your username and password, click the login button. Once you're logged into Moodle at St. FX, you will see a list of courses on your My Home page, and these are courses that you're enrolled in either as an instructor or as a student. While our entire system is backed up, it is the responsibility of each instructor to have backups of their own courses. These backups can be saved onto your desktop, saved onto your H drive, or saved onto an external hard drive just like any other file. So the first step is how to make a backup of your course. Once we have this backup file, you can either save it in a safe location or you can migrate it into a new course that you're teaching this year. First, select the course that you'd like to make a backup of or move. To start the backup process, click Backup under the settings block. The first page that you see when you're backing up your course is what information you'd like to include in the backup. Review this and you can leave the default settings or you can customize this based on what you want to back up. We recommend that you leave it as default unless you have a reason to add or remove other pieces. Once you're done reviewing these pieces, click Next. And now you can review what pieces of content individually you would like to back up and the user data for each piece of content. Now you can see here that there's no user content for my course, so it's coming up blank. So I can choose to uncheck this whole section or this whole topic, or I can choose to leave it included. And the same with individual files. For each topic section, I can uncheck them to remove them from my backup, or check the top to include it in my backup. You can also pull out individual files or leave everything checked. So I want to back up my full course, so I'm going to leave everything here checked. I'm going to scroll down and review everything for my course, and then I'm going to click Next in the bottom right corner. And now I can see everything with a green check mark is going to be included into my backup. So I'm going to scroll down this page again and review everything that's going to be included in my backup, and then click Perform Backup on the right corner of the page. This process could take a few moments depending on the size of your course. Once the backup is successfully created, you will see this notification, and I'm going to click Continue. Now I'll be presented with a backup page, so this is where all of my backups initially go. What I want to do is download this onto my computer. So I can see here, I'm going to find today's date. So it's Tuesday, July 30th at 3:56 p.m. And I can see the size of this course as well. And here's the course name. This would be different if I had customized the name, but I left it as the default. And what I want to do is go to the right side of this column and click Download. Now that this file is downloaded to my computer, I can move it onto a thumb drive, an external drive, or my H drive for backup. If you just wanted to back up your course, these are the only steps that you need to follow. Many faculty members and instructors would like to take their course and move it into the next year for modification, so they don't have to rebuild their entire course every year. So if you'd like to restore this file into a new course, you can follow the rest of this guide. The first thing you would do is go back to My Home. Once you're here, you'll see the course that you would like to move the content back into. On my course list, I have TSG test course, which I'll upload the content into. Right now it's gray, so that means students can't see the course, and I'm free to modify it without other people viewing it. So first I'm going to open the course that I want to restore that backup file into, and I'll see that it's empty. One important thing to note before restoring a course is that if your previous course has more topics than the course you're importing into, those extra topics will get cut off. For example, by default, this empty course has 15 topics. If the course that I'm restoring has more than 15 topics, those topics past number 15 will get cut off. So if you want to, you can expand this number. So if I'm importing a course that has more than 15 topics, you want to go to Edit Settings on the left side of the page. And in the course information under Number of Weeks/Topics, you want to change that to a larger number. So for example, if my previous course had 23 topics, I would want to change that to 23 or 24, just to give myself enough room for that import to restore into my new course. Then click Save Changes at the bottom of the page. The next step is to go back to your settings block, and instead of clicking backup, this time you're going to click the restore button. On the next screen you're presented with, under import a backup file, you can click choose a file, upload a file, choose file, and then navigate to the file on your desktop or your downloads folder, wherever you saved the file previously. It's an MBZ file, so I'm going to upload it from here. And I'm going to select the file and click open. Once I've selected the file, I can see the file name preview here on the right-hand side. I can hover over it to see the full name to make sure that I have the right file selected. And then below I can click upload this file. Depending on the size of your course, this process can be quick or it can take a few minutes. Once I see my course name here, I'm going to click restore right underneath the file name. This gives me another opportunity to review what's going to be uploaded into my course. And at the bottom of this page, I can click continue. On this screen, you can either restore as a new course, but I recommend going restore into this course, and this merges content into the course that already exists. So here you're going to make sure that the first option is selected, merge the backup course into this course, and click continue. On this page, I can choose which settings I want to restore and which ones I don't. Because I don't want to bring any information from my users from last year into the course, I'm going to uncheck include enrolled users. This will also pull out user data from other elements of the course. And then I'm going to click next. Here I can see the course name, the course start date, and all of the pieces of data that are going to be moved into the course. So I can see all of my topics on the left-hand side and all my individual pieces of content. And on the right-hand side, because I unchecked user data, I can see that it's saying no for all of the user data on this course. So it's just going to bring the content in. It's not going to bring any user data from the previous year. Once this is completed, I'm going to click next. I have one more opportunity to review. And I'm going to click Perform Restore at the bottom of the page. Once the restore is completed, click the Continue button. And you will see your course restored in the new course shell for this upcoming year. Please contact TSG by email or by phone if you require any further assistance or have any questions for us.